Hello, I'm Sherry Bokweg. Thank you for coming to play along with me today. If you like this video or it's helpful for you, please consider subscribing. In this video, we're going to play the song Daddy's Hands. This song is in the key of C, so the chords we'll be using are C, G, A minor, E minor, D, and F. Now, if F is a new chord for you or a challenging chord for you, you might consider simplifying it and just holding down the two strings and just playing the two strings with your thumb. It's fine. Or the three strings like this. So don't worry about it. If that's challenging, you can do it. All right? There's an optional chord, which is the G7, and you can simplify that by playing the one finger G7 and then just strumming the four strings. You can also just play G chord when we get to that in the song. So it's really up to you. You play what you feel comfortable with. All right? Now, if you need extra practice with the chord changes between G and C, or if you want an easy way to learn the F chord, I have guitar tutorials for those and much more. Be sure to check those out. I've put the links for those videos in the description. In the original recording, when they repeat the chorus at the very end, they just have the beat and they don't strum at the beginning, but then they come in on the strumming toward the end. So watch for that. We'll do a very simple basic strum for this, which will be down, down, up, down, down, up. Not hard at all, okay? The starting pitch for this song will be found on string 2, fret 1, which we already play when we have our fingers in the C chord position. That's where our voice begins, okay? So for the introduction, we're going to just play that strum pattern 3 times. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, and then we'll start singing, okay? So get ready for the introduction. Here we go. 1 and a 2 and a 3, here we go. I remember Daddy's hands folded silently in prayer and reaching out to hold me when I had a nightmare. You could read quite a story in the calluses and lines. Years of work and worry had left their mark behind. I remember Daddy's hands, how they held my mama tight and patted my back for something done right. There are things that I've forgotten that I loved about the man, but I'll always remember the love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I'd done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand there was always love in Daddy's hands. I remember Daddy's hands working till they bled, sacrificed unselfishly just to keep us all fed. If I could do things over, I'd live my life again and never take for granted the love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I'd done wrong. still when I'd done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand. There was always love in Daddy's hands. Isn't that a great song? I love it. Thank you for playing along with me. And remember, if you like this video or if it was helpful for you, please consider subscribing. And keep up the good work. And remember, you're awesome.